Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are presenting the strategic business plan for PUSAT IQRA and Al-Quran Cabang 3. Since 2019, they have successfully run their main center in Terengganu, currently teaching 170 students using their premium one-to-one Sanad certified guidance. However, to overcome the low price ceiling of the rural market and scale up their operations, they are planning an expansion into Gombak, Selangor. To do this cost effectively, they are using an asset sharing model on renting space from local mosques and NGOs to keep fixed overhead low. They are also digitizing their backend with a SaaS-based learning management system to offer hybrid and online learning package. Looking at the financials, the Gombak branch is highly profitable. At optimum capacity, it is projected to generate RM 28,100 in monthly revenue, yielding a strong net profit of RM 16,500 ringgit per month. On a conservative 3-year cash flow model, they expect a steady monthly cash surplus of 2,800, backed by an initial capital of RM 60,000 ringgit. Their accumulated cash balance is projected to grow safely from 234,000 in year 1 to RM 282,000 ringgit by year 3. To protect this investment, they have set up strict risk mitigations, including a 30-hour teachers training program and free community workshops to quickly build local trust. In conclusion, this plan transformed their business from an owner-dependent model to a system-dependent, highly scalable Islamic social enterprise. Moving on to section 2.0, let us look at the current state of PUSAT IQRA and Al-Quran Cabang 3. Operating legally under Raudatul Fard Resources since 2019, the center is located in a highly accessible spot opposite the Tokku Tuan Besar Mosque in Kuala Terengganu. To meet growing demand, they have already expanded physically by renting 2 adjacent building blocks. Operationally, they run a flat structure with 2 administrative staff and 5 teachers, including the founder, Ustaz Muzakir. They welcome all age groups from 4 years old to senior citizen aged 70 and above, including special needs. Their day is systematically split into 2, a quiet morning session for adults and senior citizens, and a busy afternoon session for school children, which is managed using a practical whiteboard queue system. The center constraints lie in its teaching methodology. They use the traditional IQRA method combined with the tahqiq technique, which focuses on reading slowly and clearly to master pronunciation perfectly from scratch. To maintain the quality, the 5 teachers attend compulsory monthly alignment training. Their biggest value proposition is their one-to-one approach. This gives adults complete privacy, removing the embarrassment of learning in large groups, though it limits adults' intake to 30 students at a time. For customer relations, they use simple WhatsApp groups to update parents on student progress. Finally, their marketing has evolved beautifully. While they started with Facebook ads and physical banners, they have now stopped all paid marketing. Today, they rely 100% on organic word of mouth and Google searches because of their strong local reputation.
Then part 3, rationale for strategic expansion. Firstly is operation fatigue. Previous premium home tutoring and online services were shut down due to time limitation. So, learning management system or LMS are required to automate registration, invoices and scheduling to end admin burnout. Then secondly is rural price ceiling. Terengganu low buying power cap fees at RM30 per month for kids and RM60 per month for adults. By expanding to Gombak, it opened a premium metropolitan market where 180 is standard and consumer resistance is low. Then thirdly is capital expenditure risk mitigation. Renting commercial storefront in urban center are require high capital deposit. Mitigated through asset co-utilization, partnering with local mosques to rent empty classroom, lowering rent to 1.5k per month. Then we move to 4.0 proposed strategy. Firstly is to expand to Gombak branch. Gombak has a larger Muslim community. This will increase the student enrollment. As a result, the business will generate high revenue. Then secondly is to implement hybrid learning. The class will be run physically as well as online classes. Flexible learning experience is needed to cater busy life of urban population. Online classes help teacher reach student beyond Terengganu and Gombak. Then thirdly is digital transformation. Digital systems such as LMS, online registration, digital payment system, student progress monitoring allow the smooth and systematic educational management.
Now, let us look at section 5.0, the market opportunity. There is a growing demand in the Islamic education industry because parents want high-quality learning outcomes for their children and adults want to improve their Quranic literacy. The most promising opportunity for them is expanding into Gombak. Gombak, a fast-growing urban area with a large Muslim population, including universities and professional communities. This means the new branch will have access to a much larger client base and much better customer purchasing power compared to the current environment in Terengganu. To capture this urban market, they are leveraging the rising trend of online and hybrid learning. Students today prefer learning from home, so offering both online and physical classes allows them to reach students far beyond Gombak. This flexible online setup unlocks a huge untapped market, which is working adults who want to learn but have busy job schedules. On top of that, they will diversify their income by selling digital products instead of relying only on monthly student fees. They will generate extra revenue through digital subscriptions, recorded modules, and online workshops. In short, the high demand in Gombak, combined with digital learning, give them an excellent opportunity for massive growth. Now, let us look at section 6.0, the implementation plan. This plan is divided into 4 main phases. In phase 1, they will focus on digital infrastructure. They will build an online registration platform, a digital payment gateway, and a SaaS-based learning management system. This LMS will handle online classes, track student progress, and heavily reduce daily paperwork. In phase 2, they will establish the Gombak branch. By partnering with local mosques and NGOs, they will secure a low-cost physical location. This space will be fully equipped to serve as both a physical school and a support hub for online students. Phase 3 focus on staff recruitment and training. To support the new students, they will hire an operation manager to run the daily admin tasks alongside new Sanat qualified instructors. Before teaching, all staff must complete a training program covering the tahqiq method, customer service, and the new digital platform. This ensures high and consistent academic quality. Finally, phase 4 is the official launch and performance monitoring. After a targeted marketing campaign to attract students, the management will closely track key performance indicators or KPI. They will monitor monthly student enrollment, retention rates, and financial performance to ensure the project meets its goal.
Then we move to 7.0, organizational and resources. Firstly is human resources. They need to hire more Sanat qualified Quran teachers and appoint an operation manager to run daily operation. Then they also need to train their staff on tahqiq method and build their skill in digital teaching school. This is to keep teaching quality and services consistent across all channels. Then, secondly, technology resources. They need to use LMS and online registration platform to make learning and enrollment easier. Then, they need also add a digital payment system and a centralized student database for smoother administration. They also need to use digital tools to improve communication between teachers, students, and parents. Then, thirdly is financial resources. Budget for the new Gombak branch and invest in digital tools and system. It covers the hiring, salaries, and training costs. Then it is to fund marketing, campaign, and maintain working capital for daily operation. Then lastly is strategic partnership. They need to partner with mosques and Islamic NGOs to boost visibility and outreach. Work with school to attract students and tech provider for digital learning. Then they also need to build ties with community organization to strengthen their credibility. Then we move to financial projection. Based on our year 1 financial projection, the center is expected to generate a total revenue of 330 12,000 ringgit, mainly contributed by the monthly tuition fees amounting to 180,000 ringgit. The total operating expenses are projected at 278,400 ringgit, with staff salaries and rental being the largest cost component. After deducting all operating expenses, the business is expected to achieve an operating surplus of 33,600 ringgit in the first year, with a beginning cash balance of 200,000 ringgit and additional financing amount of 50,000 ringgit. The ending cash balance is projected to reach 234,000 ringgit by the end of year 1. This indicates that the center is financially sustainable and capable of maintaining positive cash flow throughout the first year of operation. Then, we move to year 2 financial projection. Based on our year 2 financial projection, the center is expected to maintain a total revenue of 312,000 ringgit, with monthly tuition fees remaining the main source of income at 180,000 ringgit. Total operating expenses are projected at 278,400 ringgit, primarily driven by staff salaries, rental expenses, and digital marketing costs. After deducting all operating expenses, the center is expected to generate an operating surplus of 33,600 ringgit. In year 2, no additional financing is required as the business is already operating on a stable financial foundation. After accounting for annual loan repayment of 9,600 ringgit, the ending cash balance is projected at increase from 234,000 to 258,000 ringgit. Then we move to year 3. For year 3, the center is projected to generate 312,000 ringgit in total revenue, mainly from tuition fees, which is contribute 180,000 ringgit. Total operating expenses are estimated at 278,400 ringgit, resulting in operating surplus of 33,600 ringgit. After accounting for loan repayment of 9,600 ringgit, the center is expected to achieve a net cash excess of 24,000 ringgit. Consequently, the year-end cash balance is projected to increase from 258,000 to 282,000 ringgit.
Now, let's look at section 9.0, the risk analysis. Moving into an urban market brings new challenges, so they have prepared 3 mitigation strategies. First is operational risk, which is the dilution of teaching quality when hiring new teachers in Gombak. To fix this, all new hires must pass a mandatory 30-hour practical training program directly monitored by Ustad Muzakir before they can start teaching. Monthly teacher meetings will also be done via video calls to maintain strict quality standards. Second is market risk, which is the intense competition in the Klang Valley and high digital marketing costs. To mitigate this builds trust with parents face-to-face and gets new students at zero cost without burning money on expensive ads. The third is financial risk, which is cash flow volatility due to inconsistent student attendance, especially during holidays. To solve this, the Gombak branch will completely stop all manual and cash payment. Instead, their new LMS portal will require automated direct debit subscription on the first of every month or a 3-month prepaid hybrid package upfront. This ensures their monthly cash flow stays stable and highly predictable throughout the year. By managing these 3 risks effectively, they protect their investment and ensure the Gombak branch grows safely. Finally, let us look at section 10.0, the expected outcomes. This strategy delivers measurable results across 3 key areas. First, in terms of financial viability, the Gombak branch is engineered for rapid profitability. By targeting 130 premium students, 45 digital subscription, and hosting workshops, the branch is projected to generate RM 28,100 ringgit in monthly revenue after deducting RM 11,000 ringgit for operating costs, including teacher allowance and mosque donations. It yields a net profit of Rm 16,500 ringgit per month, representing a very healthy 58.7% net profit margin. Second, for operational scalability, the new cloud database and LMS portal will successfully break the scalability barrier. The business will transition from being owner-dependent to system-dependent. This creates a proven blueprint that can easily be cloned to open future branch in areas like Shah Alam or Bali. Third is the socio-spiritual impact. By using a hybrid learning model, Center give absolute flexibility to busy corporate professionals to learn the Quran. Furthermore, by sharing revenue with the mosques, they directly support the local Islamic ecosystem as a true Islamic social enterprise. In strategic conclusion, this entire expansion plan is highly viable, realistic, and high impact. By moving from a traditional manual model to a digitally integrated hybrid ecosystem, the company successfully beats the rural price ceiling and eliminates management burnout. Backed by a low-risk asset sharing model with local mosques, this business is financially engineered to achieve immediate profitability in its very first year of operation. It perfectly bridges the gap between modern urban lifestyle and spiritual literacy.